Hey all, Frosty Bros here. I have decided to get rid of two systems I really don't care about, and I'm going to get them out of my collection, and you guys get first grabs before I go sell the stuff off. The first system that I'm going to show the games that I have for, which isn't many. I just never got around to getting the cords to test it out, which is the Sega 32X. I don't feel like taking the system out 'cause it's in my Genesis box up there. Right there. Yeah, right there. Right above my finger. You can see Genesis, kinda. So the system's up for trade, but keep in mind, it's never been tested. I have no idea if it works because I didn't feel like buying the cords for it. Especially buying the cords for it and then finding out it didn't work. And then I'd be out $20. So, 32X is going bye-bye. I'm not going to collect for it anymore. The games are all going up for trade. And here are the games for it. Oh yeah, actually, before I get into this, I gotta tell you, I had the weirdest dream last night. Weird and cool at the same time. Okay, me and a friend, not even a real friend, just some random person that I called my friend in the dream, we were looking for a new place to live. And ran into this guy. He had some one-bedroom duplex/townhouses available. So we go there, and he's got a box full of stuff, DVD or CDs and Game Boy Advance games and booklets, loose carts. He's like, yeah, the last 10 just left all this stuff. You can go through it. This box over here, though, on the right, I'm giving to my kids. So I'm going through it, and it's just a haul. It's about like $100 worth of Game Boy Advance games and some good stuff like Metroid Fusion and stuff. So I'm just I grabbed every Game Boy Advance game as I can. I was like, oh wow, what a haul! And for some reason, I had a green shopping basket all of a sudden to put the games in. Don't know where the basket came from. And this is the weird part about the dream. And the dream was short, and that's pretty much it. But the boxes were labeled Homeland Security. I don't know. I just thought you guys might like to hear that story. So basically in the dream, I got $100 worth of free Game Boy Advance games, which would be cool. I woke up going, dang, that was a dream. I want those. And B, the boxes were labeled Homeland Security. And where did the shopping basket come from, and why was this person my friend that I've never met? I don't know. Anyway, so the 32X games that are up for trade, the only complete game I have is Star Wars Arcade. PM me if you're interested in any of these. It's going to be first come, first serve. And actually, before I keep going, okay, this is the first game for 32X, Star Wars Arcade, complete in box. The box is pretty beat up, though, and there's stickers all over it. I am only looking for PlayStation 3, complete Genesis games, unlicensed Nintendo games, and Super Nintendo games. So yes, please, that's all I'm looking for right now. That's all I'm collecting for right now is PlayStation 3, unlicensed Nintendo, box Genesis complete. Well, they don't have to really be complete, but as long as they're in the box. Hoping I'd prefer complete, but if you don't have a booklet for a game that's really cool that I really want, and Super Nintendo. Oh, and Game Boy Advance now that I've got a Game Boy Advance again to play. So Game Boy Advance also. So those are the 5 systems I'm looking for. So Star Wars Arcade complete. Doom for the 32X. I got Virtual Fighter with some label damage. Got Metalhead. And we got Motocross Championship. That's my 32X stuff. System, once again, never been tested, don't have the cords for it, but if you want it, just let me know. Maybe we can work something out. I mean, it's going to cost more to ship that. Now, the other system I decided to get rid of is the Nintendo 64. And here's the main reason why. I haven't played it in 2 years. It hasn't even been hooked up in 2 years. So, the system itself does have the expansion pack in it. It's already in this box. It's got it's the black system with matching hookups, and then 2 Nintendo clear purple controllers. So you get 2 controllers. I don't know what happened to the memory card in the ROM pack that I used to have. So, as of right now, those are gone, but if I find them, they will be up for trade. Alright, so the system right there, that's going to cost a lot to ship. So that's pretty heavy, so I will be asking for shipment payment for that unless we work out a system trade for that. The only systems I'd really want are not worth the N64, which is TurboGrafx, Neo Geo Pocket Color, and a new Nintendo DS because mine's shot. Alright, so the Nintendo 64 I haven't played in 2 years. I just can't get over the control scheme. Can't get over some of the graphics. I mean, some of the graphics are awesome. The guys don't look blocky. They're just perfectly made. But then, what is with the... I know you guys, a lot of you guys out there are fans of the wrestling games, but if they can make the people look human in, let's say, like the sports games, why the heck couldn't they do with the WCW games? Anyways. So I've got quite a bit here. I was going to make a collection video, but I decided to just get rid of this system. I'd never played. I never have any remote nerve to play it or to even hook it back up. So, and I know 3 of these games I just got into trades. That you just saw not too long ago. So, oh well. So we have Spider-Man, Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Got Blast Corps. It does have some label damage and a big giant Blockbuster sticker. Wheel of Fortune with a name written on it and some sticker residue, but that's about it. Extreme G. Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. Star Fox 64. And some of these games are worth quite a bit, so if nobody trades them, I'm throwing them on eBay. I'm giving you guys the chance first to trade up for these games, because I know Star Fox 64 and some other games I can make at least $20-30 a piece on eBay for. Biofreaks with some label damage. There's one that I know I can make money for on eBay. Mario Kart 64. Quest 64, just some sticker residue and a sticker in the back. Perfect Dark with a grease pen stain. Cruisin' USA. All-Star Baseball 2000, sticker residue on there also. Wave Race 64. This one's pretty beat up. Vigilante 8. I mean, it's got that sticker right there. And then it's got more stickers right there. And the label is ripped up on top there, on the right-hand corner. San Francisco Rush Extreme Racing. This is probably my only game that I ever played on the system, really, when I got it. Donkey Kong 64. I know I can make money off of that too if nobody grabs it. 1080 Snowboarding. Diddy Kong Racing, another game I can make money off of. Shadows of the Empire does come with an instruction manual. I also have one of these cases that's going up for trade. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer also has the instruction manual, and these instruction manuals are like mint condition too. Major League Baseball starring Ken Griffey Jr., NFL Blitz, Walali, Country Club, True Golf Classics. Like, that's what I'm saying. That the humans looked awesome and they looked realistic in this, so why couldn't they do that with the rest of the games? By the way, that's my all-time favorite golf game, but it ain't worth keeping a system in all these games for one game. Jet Force Gemini. That will be coming with a pretty beat up, but all there strategy guide. So that one will cost a little bit more to ship because of the strategy guide. NHL Breakaway 98. Madden 2001. Cruisin' World. And last, Star Wars Episode 1, Battle for Naboo. One more game. This is the only complete game I have. Glover. Box and instructions. Alright, so that is all the N64 games that are for trade. Like I said, PM me. I got a few oddball things here. I've got a Strategy, Secrets, Codes, Moves, Nintendo 64 Survival Guide. That's up for trade because it's N64 related, so I don't care. And I forgot to grab it. Well, let me go get it here. Hold on, I've got to take the headset off. I don't want anything N64 related in the house anymore because there's no point because I'm not going to have the system anymore. And that is the VHS Insider's Guide to N64 that had hot tips, cool cheats, sneak peeks of like Jet Force Gemini, Donkey Kong 64. So that's up for trade. Also, if anybody's looking for that for their oddball N64 collection stuff. Yeah, so that's all the N64 that's up for trade, 'cause that's all I own. Like I said again, PlayStation 3, Super Nintendo, unlicensed Nintendo games, Game Boy Advanced, and complete Genesis games, or Genesis games in a box. So that is, unfortunately, yes, I know I'm going to make a lot of you guys sad that I'm getting rid of this system, but I just never play it. Can't stand the controller, and if I want to play it, I'll just emulate it, I guess. But yeah, so I'm letting you guys have first crack at the games before I go resell them or sell them on eBay. So yeah, so I don't know what to title this episode besides Death of the N64 for Frosty Bros. Up for trade, everything must go. I mean, the rare games, I would like a little bit rare of games for that. I mean, like, if somebody's got an extra copy of Musha out there, you can have the system and half the freaking games. But, alright. That'll probably never happen. But yeah, so N64 is going bye-bye. Hit me all up if what you want, what you have for trade, and what you want, and I'll get back to you in PMs. Frosty Bros saying sayonara to the N64 Collection and 32X. Can't wait for the trades. Thank you all. Keep gaming, dudes.